Welcome to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make some green spaghetti, some green tagliatelles I'm going to make, not the spaghetti, I'll make the tagliatelle. They come that strip like that. Now what you have to do, if you've got some spinach leaves that you want to use up, that you want to do something different, well this is something different that you do. Now in my food processor I've put 140 grams of dry spinach leaves. They've got to be dry, not wet, and 120 grams of plain flour. And I blended that all together, and what I got was this lovely, and I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and you get this lovely paste that comes out like that out of your food processor, and you have to knead it all together. Put a bit of flour on it and knead it all together until it gets nice and soft for you to roll out. If it's too soft, just put a bit of flour until it gets nice that you can roll out. When you roll it out yourself, I put it on my pasta machine. I put it on the wide first and then in the middle one. And then you get these strips like this thin cut them in tagliatelle. So this is my 140 grams of spinach leaves and 120 grams of plain flour. Okay, this will be for my next lot. Now I've gone ahead and did a little sauce for it. I've done a little sauce for it. I've sort of done 2 cloves of garlic. I browned them up, and then I chopped up a little zucchini, all in little pieces. It just goes with the green tagliatelle, the zucchini, and a couple of little pieces of red tomatoes, and then I put in some chilli flakes, just I don't know, whatever you feel like. If you don't want to put them in, you don't, but I put them in, a couple of chilli flakes. I put some lovely pepper in it and some bit of salt. And look, that only took a little bit, 10 minutes, and that's done. Just leave it there and until it cools down. And look, what you do after, you roll it out and you put it through your pasta machine, and you get these beautiful thin strips like that. And you can roll it up and cut them that way, but they stick a little bit. So I prefer just to cut them myself in tagliatelle strips. It doesn't take long, just like that. Beautiful. They don't take long to cook. There's enough here for 4 people with the 140 grams of spinach leaves and 120 grams of plain flour. There you go. You just have to cut them like that. Leave them there to dry. You can do them in the morning and use them for dinner at night. You can leave them to dry out. Lovely. They don't take long to cook. You just taste them, whatever your preference of. I think about 10 minutes is plenty. But anyhow, you just taste them and see what you want to do them, a little bit more or less. And just keep on doing the same thing. I just keep on cutting them down like that and getting my tagliatelles like that. They're very easy to cut. Once you roll it out, put it through if you haven't got a pasta machine, just roll it out pretty thinly and then just cut them in strips like that. Just keep on cutting the strips like that, and you have enough for 4 people there. Just cook them in some salty water, a little bit of salt in the water. Just keep on doing the same thing all the time like that. And that sauce is with that zucchini. It blends with your spinach tagliatelle because it's got that like a greeny taste to it. Okay, so I'll just have to cut this in halves. It's getting too long. Just keep on doing that. Look. And there's enough here for 4 people. That was 140 grams of spinach leaves, but you've got to have them dry, not wet, because then it'll come too soft. And 120 grams of plain flour. Just keep on doing the same thing. Look, just dry them out like that until you're ready to use them. They can stay a whole day like that to dry out. It doesn't matter. There you go. Just keep on doing the same thing. And this will only take 10 minutes with the garlic, the zucchini, and I like to have a couple of chili flakes through that, which gives it a lovely flavour, salt and pepper, and you've got a lovely meal. You've got something different with your nice green tagliatelle. Just keep on doing the same thing like that. And this is the 140 gram of spinach leaves. They've got to be dry, not wet, because if it's wet, it gets too much flour with it. So just keep on doing that. And this is the whole lot that I did beforehand of the 140 gram of spinach leaves. They've got to be dry, not wet, because otherwise it'll come too moist with the flour. Okay, that's it. There you go. That's the whole lot. You can roll it out. This is the dough. This is the dough that you come out with, and beautiful and soft. You can roll it out. Okay, and if you haven't got a pasta machine, that's just lovely. That's the same dose that I've made there. I made 2 lots, 140 gram of spinach leaves and 120 gram of plain flour. Put it through the food processor and you get this beautiful soft dough. You can roll it out, put some flour on it like that. You can roll it out like that. You can put it through your pasta machine, or you roll it out with the rolling pin. It's very easy to do, very easy. So I've done my first lot. That's my lot of the 140 gram of spinach leaves. And I did the 2 cloves of garlic in there. I did a small zucchini. I cut it up in little pieces, and a couple of little red tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, and salt, pepper, and the chili flakes. Okay, now just boil that up. You can boil it up to whatever you taste it, maybe 10 minutes. Just taste it to your desire, whatever you want to do, and put them through that lovely sauce of the zucchini and the tomato, and you've got a lovely dish, something different, like a little entree. Just serve this little spinach tagliatelle as a little entree. There's enough here for 4 people, which is just enough, okay? And look, it's very nice, something different. I've been meaning to make this spinach tagliatelle for a long time. I made a long time ago, but the other night my daughter said, "Mum, you haven't made." Now I'll make a lot. I'll make that lot for one of my family, and I'll make another lot for the other family, so they can have some nice spinach tagliatelle. Okay, look, I hope that you'll try them. They are very nice, something different. Doesn't take long. Just put it through the food processor when you've got some nice dry spinach that you want to use up. Not wet ones, just dry, with a little bit of plain flour. I've got 140 gram of spinach, 120 gram of plain flour, and just whipped it up in the food processor, and you've got this beautiful soft dough that you can make all those tagliatelle. And this lovely sauce is so beautiful. You can make it beforehand, just leave it there, then just heat it up. Or unless you can pour these tagliatelles into that and mix it all up when they cooked, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope you try it. Thank you. Bye.